The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Now a guy who went to prep school right here in Philly, DeAndre Swift.
Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
You look at this Eagle defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Come on, Rick.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. Dot.
Here's Burrow. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. That's caught once again by Gallup.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Burrow going to change things up.
11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11. 11 Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, tape. 11.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Eagles sit 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
11, 11, 11.
Again, it's Burrow.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
11,
And now an audible here into something else.
11, 11. 11 Thomas.
First down. Here's Burrow.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Spears will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Spears again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to 3rd and goal. Eluding the... And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Joe Burrow with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Eagles use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Well, no matter your experience level as a quarterback, you throw an interception on that first drive, maybe a little shaken up. Nice response there to get their first down.
I think you make an excellent point. I don't care who you are. You throw an interception, it's going to get to you a little bit. But the ones that we've seen that are the best, you never notice it. They don't come to the bench, throw their helmets. They don't do any of that. They just go back out the next drive and act like it never happened. And that's what we're seeing here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that we saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Throwing Jones.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
The right idea, though, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
And that is no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
I'll tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Burrow will throw. And this one is incomplete. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll bring up second down.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Out of the gun to give to Spears.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does it take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
12. 11. 42.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles 7, Cowboys nothing.
Here we go.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11. 11 MT. 11. That.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Blake Groupie now for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
On the return is Xavier Gibson. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
11 mighty.
On second down, here's Burrow. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere, to no avail.
Here we go.
The offense on third down, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Burrow looking to pass.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Gibson here running out of the gun.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 1, ready?
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
11 MT, tape. 12.
Now Burrow.
That's to a man that's a good years in a Cowboy uniform, Amari Cooper.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
On the option, here's Spears.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
But they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it, try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Here we go. Stop.
And here's a give to Spears.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here we go, here we go.
2nd and 5.
11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here we go.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Cooper will come in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11 MT, tape. 11 MT, tape. 11, 11,
Now
11.
Burrow changing things up here.
11 Thomas. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Here we go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
11, 11. God.
On 3rd down, here's Spears.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Tajay Spears hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Ladybug, 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 ladybug. Detroit, Detroit, Detroit. Up.
Now Jones. Right side, he has Johnston. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Don Capers, Don Capers, Don Capers, Don Capers. Great.
Looking to throw. Jones. He's got another one to Johnston. And out across midfield down to the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Okay, here we go.
First down, Cowboys.
Jones now throwing on first down. This is taken in by McBride. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence. Triple right for Chino. Triple right for Chino.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Why shift the crew? Why shift the crew?
Quick throw complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll set up 2nd and goal. Jones signaling, let's go, trying to get his guys up to the line. They'll look to throw again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe-Awuzie with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Get set.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Here we go, here we
Now
go.
that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow.
Man, open downfield is Gallup. He's got it.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Hand off to Spears.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
Here's Burrow. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Quick toss to Knox. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that can make this a 3-possession game.
2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off the bunch more plays.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
There's some outgoing up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time.
And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
On one, ready?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now a throw here. And he loses the football a second time. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, all these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
Throwing Jones.
That's to the rookie, Marvin Mims.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 31-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter, and the entire fourth remaining, so stranger things have happened.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10.
That's complete to McBride.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, giving different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
yards away. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third.
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for 2.
Jones throwing for it.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal.
Cowboys 18.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. On the return is Gibson. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Caught left side. Here's Dell.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Cooper will go in motion.
At the 37-yard
11, 11. 12, 12, 12, 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
That one's taken in by Spears.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Here we go, here we go.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
That's out to the flat for Gibson.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved.
Here we go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Burrow looking to pass.
That's complete to Dell.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to lead the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say, those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
11 MT, Kate. 11 MT,
Now it's Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
11, 11, 11.
Now Burrow. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
Here we go.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
11, Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Tajay Spears with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Oh, this is blocked. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Now Jones. That's going deep for Bateman. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Now he's loose at the 40. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Gun.
2nd and 10. Gallup goes in motion. Here's Spears on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 1, ready?
And this offense on 3rd down today, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On third down, Burrow. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox.
Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
That's good hard running right there on 1st and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Takedown.
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
11 Thomas. 11 Mighty. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
The score, Eagles 33, Cowboys 18.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Once again, it's Swift. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Eagles, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year.